No, I'm not taking anything off.
Stop showing off your 8-pack. Okay.
Brooklyn 8-pack. What does that even mean? That sounds kind of cool.
Yes.
I wish I had a Brooklyn 8-pack. A middle-aged dad pack.
Are you manageable enough to get over there?
He trips and breaks his fucking face on the trash can. He's just bleeding.
Okay. Well,
So can we call it like Stone Reviews?
I guess we should begin by saying who we are and what we're on.
Okay, so this is Those Flamingos, and I guess this will be... We don't really have a name for this segment yet, or this goddamn channel. This is just giggling if we don't fucking... Alright,
I ate too many steeds.
Steeds?
Too many steeds.
I guess keep the screen on. Yeah, that'd be the best thing.
Why the screen?
Just to see that.
Okay.
Just to make sure that it's still recording. So if we know, we can.
Okay, as long as we know. Yeah, we don't really have a name for what this is. We're just gonna talk about Rogue One, and I guess anything that comes to our minds. I
So
guess.
we saw the movie.
Yeah, we saw the movie. We saw the
maybe
movie.
half an hour ago?
Half an hour to 45 minutes.
Yeah, less than half. Just driving back here, and I went into this movie thinking I knew it was gonna be good.
Well, you weren't a big fan of Gareth Edwards' other work, right?
No, I didn't like Godzilla.
I didn't
And,
like Monsters.
You have a Godzilla poster on the wall.
It was free.
Where's that Godzilla?
To be
poster?
fair, it was free, and we hadn't even seen the movie at that point.
Actually, you
Oh,
might
there it
not
goes.
have a Godzilla. Oh,
Yeah, there it
yeah.
goes. Yeah, there it goes. It's right there. We got so many posters. We
And you
saw
bought
Rogue
10
One.
copies of Monsters on DVD.
I didn't say I hate monsters. Why do you keep telling one I hate monsters?
Because you said you didn't like it when we saw it. We just saw it halfway, and you were like, Edwin, fuck this movie.
No, we just didn't have time to finish it.
And we never got back to it.
I'll rewatch it.
It wasn't that memorable.
We saw Twin Peaks and you didn't finish it.
I fucking hate Twin Peaks, man.
Well then, you just got booted off the channel.
Maybe I gotta give it another shot. I don't know.
All right.
Okay. Caleb, what do you like from Gareth?
I only know 3 things he's directed. to be honest
This
with
is
you.
by far the best.
I would say as third movies goes, most directors usually hit their slump if they're like really well renowned. This wasn't his slump. I think that his career was on the map, but this really, really, really put it on the map. And I think it's his best work yet, which isn't saying much, but it's definitely an improvement on Star Wars movies as a whole.
Monsters was great. It was
Well, it's its own movie. This is
Yeah.
a spin-off of a franchise.
Yeah.
And spin-offs usually aren't the best. Look at spin-offs in other movies. Look at spin-offs in the video game industry. Spin-offs usually aren't something that people go in with high expectations for. You know what I mean? Look at all the fucking Marvel movies. They have sequels that feel like spin-offs.
What's a spin-off besides this one that felt like...
X-Men Origins Wolverine. As a spin-off that wasn't good at all.
That's the name of spin-off that left you wow.
Oh, that left me
Oh
wow.
no, that left me wow. I was like, wow. So we gave someone $180 million to make this.
A spin-off that wowed me.
There's not a lot of spin-offs out there now that I think about it. There's got to be something out there that...
I'm trying to think of movies that are spin-offs of another movie.
Star Wars is what, over 30 years old?
I can think of movies that are spin-offs from shows that are really good.
Cheers, right?
No, I mean like Wayne's World.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
It's
get
a
what you
spin-off
mean.
of
Yes.
Saturday Night Live
Yes,
sketch.
that's true.
Pretty awesome. Beavis and Butthead Do America. It's a great movie. It's a spin-off of a TV show. Veronica Mars, if you're into that sort of jazz. I don't know. I haven't seen
Sex
any
in
of
the
them.
City.
Yeah, the first Sex and the City movie is amazing because I had never seen the show and I got really engrossed in everything about that movie.
You saw the movie first, then you saw the show?
No, I never saw the show. I just saw the movie.
The show's got awful.
I just saw the first movie and I fell in love with all the characters. I feel like they're my closest.
wow.
It was.
No, really, fuck Richard Gere. I was Richard Gere.
Yeah, fuck Richard Gere. can always see the laughably Lego piece looking.
Yeah, in the very
Did-
beginning of Rogue One.
Did you
it looked
see
like
the
Lego.
Star Destroyer? And it looks like a fucking
Yeah,
Lego.
it looked like Lego.
It came out
Okay.
of the box toy
Okay,
set.
hold on. So, before we saw this movie, while I was at work, I was listening to Rogue One. Rogue One Catalyst. It's like the prequel to the prequel. It's the prequel to Rogue One. And I only got like 50 minutes into it, but in it, it kind of establishes that what's Jyn Erso's dad? Mads Mikkelsen.
Lashif.
The Bond villain.
Le Chiffre.
Okay, we'll call him.
I don't know his name in the movie.
Oh fuck no! What was his name?
It's Lashif. Fuck it. It's
Galen. Galen, that's his name. That's close enough.
Galen.
Galen.
Galen Erso. But like from what I read, it's like sort of that it seems like him and his wife are already in hiding.
Yeah, in the beginning.
Yeah,
The,
because-
You didn't need to read that. You can watch the movie. They are in hiding in the beginning. They taught their daughter how to survive on their own because Forrest Whitaker.
No, wasn't ready for them.
were they living on a moisture farm? Because they had like the moisture
Yeah.
farm thing.
Yeah. Well, I think they weren't. Yeah, because he was a farmer. They called him a
Yeah,
farmer, so he was a
they
moisture
called him.
farmer.
Okay, yeah. Because they looked.
I'm a land farmer.
Might as well have been when his wife came out with the gun.
well-
It just played that clip.
When she came up with the gun, okay, hold on. Well, let's
Yeah, let's
this is
take
the
it
very
back.
beginning of the
Okay.
movie. Yeah.
So the ship's coming down.
Oh yeah, okay. So it opens up to a Lego brick of a fucking. Okay, this movie
Like
opens
two
up to
two nacho dip.
Yeah, no.
Tortillas.
We'll get to that later. The nacho dip.
Oh yeah.
You talking about what's his name? Kevin Spacey's character.
With the jackhammer.
Yes.
Jackhammer. The science space jackhammer.
Jackhammer Cadillac, or what is it?
Cadillac
Corvette.
Hammer.
No,
Hammer
no,
Corvette.
The Hammer Corvette.
Yeah, my new
That-
favorite
that
ship.
Carillion Corvette was
The
one of
Carillion Corvette, that's what I said.
Carillion Corvette, yeah.
And what they call it?
North Lake City needs a hammerhead.
No,
Corvette.
no, there's a Hammerhead Corvette, but the Carillion Corvette is the first ship you see at the beginning of Empire Strikes. I mean, not
Dude.
no. I'm telling you. It's the same ship. It's the same ship. From when you see A New Hope first.
In the first.
In A New Hope.
In A New Hope.
Oh,
The
yeah.
movie opens up
This
with
is a
the
hammerhead
Carillion.
Corvette.
Yeah, the Carillion.
That's the one we saw, didn't
Yeah.
we? It looks like a dildo.
Yeah, this is true. The Carillion Corvette is the first vehicle you ever see in a Star Wars movie.
That's the one that flies by.
Yeah, the little one
In A New Hope.
in A New Hope, and then right behind it was a Star Destroyer chasing it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a Carillion Corvette.
Okay.
The Hammerhead Corvette was the one that they used to.
They both sound like
with
sex
the notch.
positions.
Okay, so Orson Krennic lands on the planet where Galen Erso is in hiding with his wife and his daughter.
Yeah, they find them because they have a history together already.
Basically, you can tell that they've known each other for a long time, and it seems like before you find out in the movie that he was part of the Empire at the beginning of this.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think guys. Give you a chance.
I did.
That's what you sound like.
I didn't think that we would be having this conversation and get to talk about the prequels. Cause
That's pretty cool.
No, the prequels, the George Lucas prequels. I didn't think we'd be having a Star Wars conversation with discussing the prequels. I didn't think that was going to come up, and it turns
Rogue
out.
One.
Yeah, it turns out.
Yeah, because
They didn't get
yeah.
rid of the prequels. It's
Yeah,
completely
no,
canon.
it's
Yeah.
literally in between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
It's like 3.5 or
Yeah.
0.4, whichever way you want to look at it.
Yeah, so the prequels are for sure like it's now 100%.
Well,
Yeah,
they've
yeah.
always
That-
been canon. It's episode 1, 2,
yeah,
3.
it's always been canon, but it's like this movie feels like the perfect bridge between what the shit was coming out and then what the
Yes.
what the oil came out on the other side 1,000 years fucking
But
later.
that's why.
Yeah,
like,
that's
nod
why.
or between-
That's why the whole scene with Jar Jar was a lot more effective.
It was like he was trying to tune himself, like he was trying to find that.
Well, let's all. Why don't we not start in the beginning? Let's start where we all
No,
want to start.
no. We got to
With
build
the
up.
Jar
that.
Jar sex scene. Yeah. Well, the thing I did like I really liked about the movie is that you really understood what it felt to be oppressed by the Empire. Because the other movies never showed what life was like. They went to the cantina, everybody seemed happy. Yeah, I understand the city where they were under control of stormtroopers, but they weren't under control. The stormtroopers were there looking for the droids. You know what I mean?
They weren't an oppressed part of the galaxy.
Yeah, it didn't feel. You never got the feel like how bad the rebellion is. And then when you see this movie, you understand what.
If
Like
anything, it was their own.
Because they were harassing civilians in public and blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Because if anything, it was their own government that was harassing them. Like there was like little skirmishes between each other.
But you got to remember this isn't that far away from Episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't like
It's right on the tail end of the beginning.
it's not this is what it was like a year before Episode 4.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
this is what
this is
they're
when it's
actually
the,
living in.
The
That's when it's
connection between both of those before Rogue One and A New Hope, if the only bit in between before those movies meet
Oh, the credits.
almost perfectly, where they meet perfectly, is just like one deleted scene. If you put one deleted scene right there,
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
it's a coherent movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all one film.
It's all one film. Yeah.
Yeah, and we were walking to the
Because
theater.
it goes from the end of one character arc story. Because,
One of these films is just for the other.
We walked into this movie actually making fun of the idea of putting A New Hope directly after this movie because it's just you could watch Star Wars anytime. Why pay money?
Because there were some theaters that were gonna play Rogue One, and then right afterwards it was gonna be A New Hope.
Yeah, and I was joking
Which is a
around.
genius
how-
idea.
Yeah,
At
now
this
looking
point,
back
oh my
at it,
god,
yes.
I want to stop doing this to go watch A New Hope.
Because I would go take a piss and come back and just be like, yes, continue the story where we left
Yeah.
off, please.
No, you could literally put an intermission and then watch
Because-
the same movie.
When the first Star Wars ends, it ends on a note where it's like this could be the end of the story.
The names because we don't know like.
Okay,
Star
no,
Wars, it could
when
be
A
anything.
New Hope.
Okay,
When A New Hope,
say that.
A New Hope ends,
It completes the story
it
arc
can,
of
it
Rogue
can, yeah,
One.
it can complete a story arc.
Mhm.
It's like this. Every time you see Rogue One, you're gonna have to see the part one.
Yeah.
I mean, every time you want to see A New Hope, you have to see it with its part one, its prequel, its epilogue, its
No,
prologue.
it makes it because it completes the whole story. It goes from just being thrust to why do we want to destroy the Death Star to them finding out about the Death Star, learning the secret plan, and then destroying it all in one story arc. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
That kind of.
and it even adds to the whole Hope theme because one set of characters dies and another lives on. Like if they make a prequel like this, then they can make like an epilogue to the
To Rogue One.
No, not to Revenge of the Sith.
The epilogue to
They
Rogue
can make
One.
they can make
is A New Hope.
no, they can make an epilogue movie of that. You know what I mean?
that can conjoin both of those stories together.
Well, that would make the whole prequels feel a little bit more important in the Star Wars universe. You know what I mean?
Because when Lucasfilm was sold to Disney, one of the things that was supposed to be kept canon was George Lucas's Clone Wars cartoon. So that's canon. That's time in between Clone Wars. Clone Wars.
So is every like visual presentation of Star Wars canon?
Visually
based.
Yeah.
So all the
except the fucking holiday special.
Or that movie with the kid and he lands on the planet and gets rescued by the Ewoks.
The Ewoks rescue. Yeah, no, none of that shit.
It's a badass movie.
Wait, there's a movie called The Ewoks Rescue?
Yeah, there's two of them. There's the Ewok Rescue or the Ewok Great Rescue.
Well, there's one that doesn't have Ewok in the title,
Uh-huh.
and that one's an amazing movie. It's great.
There's another one.
Oh, there's more?
There was two.
Yeah, it's really good. It's an awesome story. It's about like a little space kid and his family crashes on this planet and he loses his whole family and these Ewoks teach him how to survive. It's kind of like Hatchet but with Ewoks. Don't mock it till you try it, dude. It's amazing.
Billy Hatchet?
I knew it was a prequel to A New Hope. I just didn't realize that it was
Like 5 hours.
just a couple hours before A New Hope, which was perfect.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's try to get this out of the way. What was the parts you didn't like?
Of the movie?
Yeah. Because it was losing me at the beginning.
It lost me in the middle.
What part? Like when they go to like Arab Town?
Holy shit.
I don't think you can say that. The part that lost me was whatever happened when they came up with right before they landed on the place where she was gonna shoot his dad.
Or he was gonna shoot.
Yeah,
his
yeah,
dad.
yeah. Where
Yeah, he was gonna shoot.
that
his
whole
dad.
scene before that, I kind of tuned out and I jumped back into it. And I was like, well,
You're talking about when they're in Saw Gerrera's prison.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah.
I didn't. They were in a prison.
Yeah, when they were like that cantina prison sort of thing.
When she was in the prison, there's a one scene where she's in a cell.
No, when they all met each other in the cell.
Oh, I
no,
know.
not that scene. Yes, after that. Scene.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
Like,
they were
after
there.
that. Like before they got to the place where it was raining really bad.
Yeah.
It kind of lost me there.
Okay.
I didn't really care.
That's where I got the ISIS feeling, because then you actually have people in the garments, and and they all spoke a different language.
Holy shit! I saw none of that.
Don't you
not all
remember?
Arabs.
Okay, yeah.
No.
There was
There's a
something.
tank literally drove by.
Yeah.
You know what did have ISIS feelings though? It's Forrest Whitaker's crew because they weren't rebels; they were extremists.
Yeah.
And it
Oh.
also showed that there were different types of rebellions in
I-
the rebellion.
I don't know.
There's rebellions within the rebellion, and it's funny because they still follow that code from the prequels, from the Lucas prequels.
From the Republic.
The Senate.
Yeah, they still have their Senate rules,
Yeah, they
so
still-
they've kept all their politics.
Oh, okay.
So
Because when they were talking to the other group of rebels, because there was the rebel, there's rebels, and then there's the alliance, which is what they called everything, remember?
Okay.
And the guy was saying how to report him to the Senate. So
Oh,
that means that they have
shit.
an underground Senate that still works.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
And then remember, what's her name?
Mothma.
Again? What did you call me, sir? My mother's a what? They called her senator.
You're talking about the red-haired.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Mothma.
Jesus, man, this is for kids too. But bless you. Yes, but anyways, the redhead chick.
Yeah, Mothma.
I mean, they call her a senator.
I know, but
Stop speaking.
no, they
in
call her.
Arabic.
No, anyway, okay, I'll get past
You
that.
like a school shooter.
But
He does.
but what my point was is that
no, so what I'm saying is
Uh-huh.
they still have that majority rule Senate thing.
Mhm.
And they still have their code of laws. They still have the code of ethics. They still have the government. The empire, now they're the majority. So
Mhm.
now they have their own laws. They have the rules, and
Yeah, and they're forcibly taking over
yeah,
places
and
and putting them under their control.
and taking over like really
Forrest
hard.
Whitaker was one
He made an appearance in Power Armor from Fallout.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Okay.
that little hoop right there on the
I was thinking the entire time, I'm like, why is he wearing power armor? Because he was.
And he totally had metal legs. I wasn't expecting.
Bitch metal legs. But I think he had real legs in the beginning of the movie.
You know,
And why did he talk like that? He sounded really...
He
Yeah,
was
unnecessarily
sketchy.
so.
Yeah,
And he killed himself. for
his
no reason.
acting was quite awful.
Yeah. And the character, I was like, why? Why die?
I thought it was going to be a Hispanic guy.
His name was Saul Goodman? No,
Saw Gerrera.
Saul Guerrero? He sounds like a lawyer. Like those Houston lawyers.
Saw, S-A-W, not
Call
Saul.
Saw Gerrera. The Texas.
The Texas table saw.
That's the worst fucking. The Texas table saw.
Well, have you heard, what was it, Brian Longcar, the strong arm? Yeah, they found him dead, dude, like 2 weeks ago.
Who?
Brian Longcar, the strong arm, the lawyer dude, the TV lawyer. He's like,
What?
"I'm Brian Longcar, the strong arm." Yeah, they found him dead in a hotel room.
Oh,
Is there a
God.
hooker present?
I thought they was
Maybe.
murdered.
No, not at all.
His career, maybe.
But yeah, no, he was Brian Longcar, the strong arm, and he had a commercial. He's like, "You've been hurt in an auto or blah 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 accident. Call Brian Longcar, the strong arm."
I'm glad he wasn't murdered.
Yes, but anyways, the Saw Gerrera.
Yes.
Yeah.
Saw Guerrero saw. The Houston table saw.
I think he was my favorite character in the movie.
He was
Really? He was. Honestly, he's arguably up there with one of the worst characters in the movie.
In what way?
Well,
Well,
because
First of all, you can tell it's Forrest Whitaker acting because he's talking.
No,
Was
I'm
he
not.
fake?
I'm not. I'm not talking
that-
about.
And he had no really importance because really all you saw him do was rescue the bitch from the manhole, and then. They made it sound like they fucked. It was like, "You were 16," and she's like, "You dumped me," and I was like, "Oh."
Padme and Anakin. I'm sorry.
Is he your favorite character because he had a cameo with power armor on?
No. Fuck, that power armor just looks snazzy.
Yeah, it
And
also
he had the
looked
Darth
like
Vader breather. He like
Uh-huh.
totally aping off Darth Vader's look.
the second time he breathed, he didn't sound like Darth Vader. The first time he did,
He'd spot
and when
on.
he did, I was thinking, oh fuck, was that Vader breath cameo really just him?
No. Yeah, was it? Because I felt like there was a reason or something was cut. Because it's like whoever wrote this character wrote him as okay. This guy is a hulking kind of
maybe
man.
the way he talked funny, like the reason he talked funny is because he was actually playing a Fallout 4 character. he was
You know-
creating
okay.
somebody created him.
The way I saw it was fuck. Let me get on my thoughts. For a
That
second.
he was the Lando of Jin. Who's Jin's Lando? Not Lando.
Jin Lando.
Fuck, what's his name?
Jin Lando sounds like
Jin Calrissian.
No,
Jin Lando sounds like those a
Not
street gangster
Lando.
from L.A.
Who the fuck is
It's
Leia's
Jin
stepdad?
Lando.
Huh?
What the fuck is Leia's stepdad's name?
Organa, Bail Organa.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Smits.
yeah. You think that was like her Gail Organa?
Or Bail Organa.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's the black dude. Her
Oh,
black
oh,
dude.
yeah,
Her
no, yeah,
adopted
yeah,
black dude.
yeah.
It's her version of him. Or the classic adopted black. Because
No.
it's a running theme in Star Wars. The daddy dies.
Yeah, Parenthood
so
and-
the black dude raises the daughter
Mhm.
specifically. It happened with Princess Leia. It happened with her. Think about it.
Are you making those unnecessary connections?
No, I'm just saying it's a running theme apparently.
Oh yeah, and then John Boyega
And
takes.
Jar Jar takes care of Padme. So look at that.
He's a clean for you, Miss Padme. He's a clean.
Mrs. Treat you good.
Oh no, Miss Padme is at home.
Where does it miss
I think it's a
Mandela?
little too far from you. There we go.
Miss Solo. She knows right now.
So, anyways,
Oh.
how was that your favorite character?
Because it seemed it okay.
He's
'cause-
only like
I know he's not in it for long, but it's like
he doesn't do anything.
Which I thought he'd be a heavier rolled character.
Yeah,
Because
when
there's
I-
those scenes in the trailer that I expected were in the movie but weren't. Where he's like, "Will you stand and fight for war?" And it's like it pumps you up in the trailer, and it's like, I want that pep speech.
really.
He doesn't
I
even
thought, I
say
thought that
that.
was awful.
I know he didn't say that.
But
He
I
didn't say
thought
that at all.
that was shitty in that trailer.
Was this scene?
I didn't. Huh?
Was this scene in the movie?
That was yeah,
No.
that's the
Oh,
movie.
was it? Oh yes, it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Real briefly.
Well, I guess we should point out because this isn't a visual commentary that
Oh yeah, the cup
you paid $7 for a
Yeah.
a what?
for a
A
star.
novelty cup.
That's gonna be used to clean the.
Yes, it's eventually gonna clean
So
out.
can you just tell us why you like that character?
Yeah, no, because from what I know about the character is like he fought with Anakin in the Clone Wars, and he seemed like a dude that like for Queen and country and shit. That sort of soldier that's
Yeah.
like for my country
Yeah.
I do it, and it seems like that the rebellion was trying to keep his country, so to speak, and when he saw that it was going down waters he didn't think were the right way, because he's like it's probably like your politics haven't helped us. We need to use force, and that
Yeah, he seemed like the
that's
Fidel Castro version of like what a rebellion would look like.
Well,
if
he
it
was the
like,
extremist. He was-
Yeah, he.
And they just like completely attacked that tank for like no reason because that tank wasn't doing anything. There were more tanks.
No,
than
yeah, that's where I got the whole
that.
ice.
Then
goal
that
was to
alien from
overthrow the
Killzone
government.
got mad that they shot that dude.
he does it like a fucking hell gas.
Okay, so in the beginning of the movie, I didn't think we'd actually hear the stormtroopers talk because they're like, like you hear like.
Where they're chit chatting about those are obsolete now. Looks like you're gonna have to get a new model. And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's where the opening was great because it established, all right, these stormtroopers are real. They're scary. They felt
These
like
can shoot.
they felt like I want to bring that up also. They felt like Nazi Gestapo, and
That's what they're supposed to.
yeah.
Well, they weren't supposed to be Gestapo. They're just foot soldiers.
Well, yeah. Well, this specific scene where
She
they
had a stormtrooper doll.
propaganda. So there's propaganda going
I'm
on in the
surprised her
galaxy,
parents
and
cool with
yeah,
that. Oh,
and there's toys.
Actually, now that I think about it, because they were on the lam and he did work for the Imperials. Because remember, it showed them having like lunch. Did you see where they used to live when she had
Yeah.
the flashback?
Yeah.
So the toys were probably sanctioned by the Imperials. You know what I mean? All the kids had like stormtrooper toys, which is why when they took everything that they owned, you know, it was the reason why they still have that. Because they wouldn't have bought that for her
Oh
after
no,
the fact.
God no.
But yeah, given the situation they were living in and where they came in.
Yeah, And it's all this lore so believable. Like it's so heavy.
You believe it
You
happened a
know,
long time
maybe
ago.
Forrest Whitaker got that armor from the vault that she was hiding in the movie in the very beginning.
She got out. You know their economy isn't based upon this. Their whole economy is war. It's Star Wars. So I loved that part of the movie.
Yeah, you got subliminally political.
No,
there.
no, but this is the first time we actually see a war. Like you can tell.
And that's weird that it's like there wasn't much politics in the movie, but you can feel the politics from the action.
Which is the exact opposite of the prequels. When
Yeah.
they forced politics down your throat, but you didn't understand the scope of everything.
Yeah.
This didn't force politics down your throat, but you realized that there was a resistance and there was an occupying army.
This movie is the way
They did it
George,
visually.
This movie is the way George Lucas should have directed. The
Wishes he could have done the
Yeah, but
prequels.
I haven't gave second thought to the prequels until.
What if
this
they
movie.
redo all three of the prequels?
I was just thinking that because.
But they make them canon.
Yeah.
They're not gonna do it.
Kind of like how Pokemon Company redoes the Pokemon games.
Yeah, but it's the problem with that is that in the contract with George Lucas it says that is canon. That is
Well, they can talk to him, say, hey, maybe
another $4 billion.
would you like? I'm sure George Lucas is not a dumb man. He knows what he's doing, and he would happily.
once
take
he
more
dies,
money.
they could just piss on that contract.
So yeah, the whole I love the doll and what the doll represents of the war, and she has to hide in a fucking rock until Forrest Whitaker comes save her.
It's not in a rock.
You know, it's a little bunker.
Iraq's in a fucking Afghanistan and shit.
You know.
We're just on this whole ISIS thing, talking about Iraq. Hey, we need that Rogue One poster.
Fallout 4 is a funny way to spell Rogue One.
Fallout 1. Wait, no.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Rogue
so
Out, Rogue 4.
explain Forrest Whitaker. What's up with that? Because after that is Forrest Whitaker.
Well, Forrest Whitaker is a Fallout 4 character. He is a pre-made. Somebody didn't even edit the features. I like the blind guy for teaching them hope and strength in the Force. I really liked the Mexican chick. Mexican dude that she was rolling with. He wasn't as cool as Poe.
No, he wasn't cool as Poe.
And he was definitely wasn't as cool as Han Solo.
No. And his face was kind of Hispanic looking.
He was Hispanic. He was very Hispanic
No.
looking.
The main girl looked pretty British.
No, but
looking.
he had like really defined features. Like
Yeah.
he had, and
And
I was like,
Antonio Banderas Jr.
That's what I'm saying. He was incredibly Hispanic.
yeah.
He would if he wasn't in this movie, his character would have been the middleman between the drug cartel that takes the undercover DE agents to the drug cartel. That's what he would have been.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He wouldn't have been in the cartel, but he would have been the guy. He's like, no, I can get you in. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
blah.
yeah.
These are my friends. And he ends up getting like fucked over or something. That's what he would have been.
Yeah.
Because he was, yeah. I was gonna say, fuck. I don't know what I was gonna say. Something about him that I didn't like about him. But yeah, it was that. He also kept reminding me of the nigga from District 9.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Because
Shalto Copley?
Yeah, because he looked like the way he looked. He looked like the Hispanic version of the way he looked in A-Team. Did he not? He looked just like him in the face. And I kept thinking it was him, but I knew it wasn't because I was like, but he's South African.
That happened to me when they first show Jimmy Smits walk in. I for the life of me, I was like, Jimmy Smits, and everyone was like started giggling, and I was like, that's not Jimmy Smits. That's
That's Forrest Whitaker.
I was like, that's not Jimmy Smits. That's what the fuck's that actor's name? That's William Hurt in makeup.
Well,
No, that's what it looked like. It looked like William Hurt in like brown face.
He talked like
He
talked
talked like Puss in Boots.
No, he
I
talked.
feel like anyone could have played that role. Like you could have done anyone cheaper than that actor.
But-
It was-
But you still feel for him.
I felt more for the robot. I felt more for.
I know.
yeah, the robot. When the robot died, I was so sad. I was upset.
Yeah. I didn't feel anything when he hit every fucking bar on the way down. to
My
the-
ribs kind of hurt when
Your-
that happened.
Um,
No, not right now, you idiot. Like whenever I
Oh,
said when he
yeah.
was like, that's the only thing I felt. Like my ribs kind of hurt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He talked like Senior Bob from The Hateful Eight.
He talked like
Antonio
yeah,
Banderas.
he talked like Antonio Banderas.
At first, I thought he was like a cell agent working with the working for the Empire.
Yeah, he's like
that
Sam Fisher in
infiltrated.
space.
That's. I thought he was an Empire.
Sam Fisher in space.
I thought he was an Empire spy inside the rebellion, but then I realized he's just a rebellion member, and that's how they do
He
business.
didn't have as much charisma as Han Solo.
No.
But he was a lot more hardcore than Han Solo.
Oh yeah, no. He legitimately killed his like targets and.
And if that's what the Han Solo movie is, just him doing that shit the entire movie, then I'm down. Especially if they make a CGI Harrison Ford.
Well, all I have to do is make what the Godfather but in space and just change everything to Star Wars. That's literally and just make it Han Solo.
Yeah, I'll jump on you, blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, I'm making an offer you can't refuse.
But that's what. Yeah, I like that because it shows that there was many layers of the Republic because.
and the Empire.
And the Rebellion.
Yeah.
The Rebellion, they just seemed like...
the Rebellion. That's right.
Yeah, it seemed like they were all unified.
Well, they seemed
in
like they
this.
were just happy-go-lucky. We're gonna stop them there, Death Stars. But no, they were actually like out there killing people, doing some hardcore shit.
They were doing things that
Smuggling,
were
guns up their butts and shit.
spice. No, they were doing things that were arguably as bad as the Empire was doing.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was. I couldn't get that scene out of my head because he just like straight up killed that guy to get rid of the information cycle. Like close the loop. We don't need him. He's expendable. And that's how the fucking
That's how they were gonna
rebellion's
kill
working.
Jin's dad too.
Yeah.
He had orders to kill him right then and there.
Yeah, it almost felt like watching Narcos, where everyone's fucking killing each other over power, and this is exactly what it felt like.
Mm-hmm.
Like-
and it felt like they had a chance. That all their chance wasn't in 18-year-old Mark Hamill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they actually had a concrete plan because they didn't have a plan in the first Star Wars. Hell, they didn't even introduce them meeting the rebellion until towards the end of the movie. You know what I mean? This one, like they had a plan, and they actually feel like they have a better shot than fucking Finn and Rey did.
Yeah. No.
Finn and Rey don't seem like they got a chance. They're like a booty dog. They got that booty rebellion dog. They got that boo boo rebellion.
No, yeah, the whole time I'm watching the movie, I wanted to whisper into y'all's ears, like, it's so funny that no one in this movie knows that everyone's about to get wrecked by a farm boy.
No, really, literally, how long does A New Hope take place? Of course, maybe like a week?
Yeah.
Yeah. Less than a week, for sure.
Because it took them, like,
'Cause
2
they had
days to get
yeah.
Leia, and then, like...
Did they have to go back to the Death Star twice? No, or the entire thing was one scene.
No, they left the Death Star. They found out about the Death Star because they went to land on a moon. They rescued her and they dipped, and that's when they met up with the rebellion. And then they told them the Death Star, and they're like, well, we have a couple... Well, they actually said it in A New Hope that, you know, people had died for that information. And they brought them plans for their...
No, that,
yeah.
that wasn't New Hope. That was in Return of the Jedi. She says many Bothans died.
Yeah, and this movie shows
Well, that was for the... That was for
second
the
Death Star.
second Death Star.
These people are doing some heavy shit, like, as heavy as the Empire. And then you're kind of like, well, who the fuck is the good guy?
Well, that was for the extremists. That wasn't the rebellion. Like you said, that there was a Senate still being formed, but it was probably underground. Made me think of Fallout. How when the nukes start flying, everyone all the senates and the political people
Yeah,
fly to
everything.
this.
There's the Citadel,
Yeah.
there's the Brotherhood of Steel, there's... Well, yeah.
There's layers, it's really deep. And
This is just because, like...
And
okay,
it's like the shade is just being passed around. Like one person carries the shade, and then everyone else just carries the shade, and everyone acts like, oh, you know, it's just that day that we carry the shade. Like the shadiness. Like there's this shady thing that happens in the rebellion.
Oh, what they're doing?
Yeah, and then it
Well,
gets passed on to
underground
every
resistant
different.
dude. They're like
yeah.
they're like fucking shade and shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
they're like humans going against Skynet. Like, it's a fight that's really hard to...
Yeah.
And this movie did that so good because you legitimately thought all these places were under occupation.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
you
yeah,
feel
for
it.
sure.
That's what I'm saying. In A New Hope, they tell you the Empire is evil, but you don't really understand what it's like living in the Empire's world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this showed that the people weren't happy. Like when they told the robot to stay, and they're saying because
They need to check his units.
well, because he said that he would make them fit in because it's under enemy control. And she told him, yeah, but most people either want to shoot you or reprogram you,
Yeah.
so they don't want to take them. So it even showed that they didn't like the Empire being there.
Yeah.
And they had no choice.
They're still making the same mistakes that got them to be a rebellion in the first place. Because at one point they were the Empire,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And the Empire was the Galactic Senate.
yeah, so in the Galactic Senate, because of like a loophole, turned one, like, I guess their version of a congressman into the full blown fucking CEO of the galaxy.
God damn, that is a good way to put it.
No, yeah, so
Lex Luthor is a bad guy in this movie. In that movie too.
no. So you have the Senate who made a mistake and made this person the omnipresent, absolute master of the galaxy,
Mm-hmm.
and it forced them to become a resistance. And while they're a resistance, they're still doing the same mistakes. And there's that moment where they're all like, "Oh, these people disobeyed the way we should have from the very beginning. Like, we still kept onto this version of our government, and it brought us down because we're still doing it." And they were about to still do it again when everyone was like, "No, it's over."
When they shut
Oh
down
my
the idea.
God.
Yeah. It's like, no.
Yeah.
We're not gonna. We can't be part of this. We're gonna lose the
but when
Empire.
they all heard that rebel forces were
Yeah.
they all
The Empire,
jumped on board.
and they were all ready to leave sides, and that's the same thing that got Palpatine in power. And they were about to do it again. And there's that scene when Mon Mothma, like, she makes that smile. It was just a couple of people who just left against all odds are gonna fight this Empire. And there's that one scene where Mon Mothma just makes that smile. It goes with the whole hope theme that Caleb said.
Yeah, the whole movie literally leads to A New Hope. Like,
Yeah.
the movie
Oh,
ends on
wow.
a note
Yeah. It's
that
brilliant.
makes the title A New Hope actually make sense, because the entire theme of the movie is that the rebellion's built on hope.
And that's
built
right.
on hope.
Do y'all remember the speech that Obi-Wan Kenobi gives at the end of Revenge of the Sith,
Which one?
where he's telling the galaxy that the Jedi's have fallen, and that the Empire's coming, but that to everyone not to panic because there will be our new hope.
Yeah.
It's that scene makes so much sense because he's talking about that eventually this hope is coming,
Yeah.
and then this is showing the transition from we
Yeah,
have
they went
hope.
from hopeless to they gained so much hope because they knew they can take down the Death Star.
Because yeah,
And that's all they have.
Yeah, and in which was this?
Star Wars.
Yeah,
New Hope?
in A New Hope, at the end the hope was that you can hit the 2 meter gap
Mhm.
in the trench.
There's a scene because there's like a stormtrooper and he looks like he just had the shit beat him out of it. Like, today was terrible. He had mud on his face. You kind of feel like, these stormtroopers are real people. You know?
Well, and they were just talking, like, they were chit-chatting about, like, guns or cars or whatever they were.
Yeah.
Like, that was cute.
Yeah.
Well, but you also got that feeling in what's the one with my baby Ray?
A New
Force
Hope?
Awakens.
Force Awakens.
There's the scene where they're walking and fucking Kylo Jenner is like is losing his shit, and they look at each other and they're like, nope, and they keep walking down the hallway. So they're bringing a little bit more human stuff.
And then it brings you to the point, because you see these stormtroopers, like, these are probably just guys who are just as scared as these rebels.
No,
Well, yeah,
they're clones.
No, they're not anymore.
No, they're not anymore.
No, they're not anymore. They're clones in the Clone Wars, and then after the Clone Wars, they started recruiting people to join the stuff. Only like 30% of them are still clones.
Wait, then why did they change them in A New Hope to all clones?
No, they're not.
They're not
They're
clones.
not?
I know. No, they talk about like.
Finn was black, for Christ's
What?
sake.
No, but that's the First Order. The First Order in Force
Yeah,
Awakens, they talk about that.
But
Maybe
they're just a little
they should-
resurgence group that came from...
Yeah, no, they talk about it in the prequels about people getting recruited into the Empire and stuff. Yeah, it's like 30% of them are still clones, or like original clones for the Clone Wars, and it's all recruited people.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I thought it was the First Order that was the ones that were recruiting people.
No,
I thought that the Empire was still using a clone army.
no. The
I mean,
Clone Army
they
was
had
like
the Clone
devastated
Wars,
in the
yeah.
Clone Wars.
Yeah, that's the whole
They
point.
were clones at first. They were Django Unchained.
Before I forget this, that whole meme that stormtroopers can't aim worth a shit is now disproven in this movie.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because...
Not because
It was
the
not the-
majority of the shots didn't hit.
Yeah.
Exactly. It explains why. He was like, I am the Force, or I'm with the Force. So None of this is gonna kill you. None of this is gonna kill you
So it's
until
not-
your job is done.
Yeah,
So his job was to pull the lever. You can kill me now. Like these.
Well, he
things-
did say that in the beginning when he's like, "I walk with no fear because
Yeah.
the Force protects me because the Force, everything
all
is
is-
according to
Yeah.
the way the Force." Like,
So-
if he was gonna get shot, it was gonna happen regardless.
Yeah.
So it was the matter
So it's like
of-
divine
of-
intervention?
Yeah, it's the matter
Yes.
of when.
Like
it
Jules,
will
like
get-
when Jules, it's like, well, I'm putting Jules as stormtrooper
Yeah.
reference. All these stormtroopers are when they kill people, they're killing people. You see them, but there's
Because the Force is
yeah,
there.
but these people are being protected by the Force. It makes you look at the New Hope like, oh
well,
no,
it does fulfill a prophecy.
Yeah, so it makes you look at that like,
Which is
oh,
stupid.
they're
But I mean, Harry Potter added a prophecy.
Yeah.
This is so dumb.
the prophecy of
Bofa. It's Yoda's cousin, Bofa.
There's fuck with
Did you like C-3PO and R2-D2?
and then the 3 seconds they had.
I don't know why R2-D2 was Indian. R2-D2. R2-D2.
Would you like to be reboot your R2-D2?
This is Dave calling from Chicago. Wondering if you want to reboot your R2-D2 unit today.
I'll take you for $2, ma'am.
Oh, your R2-D2 had a virus. We have to fix the virus. I just need your credit card number.
Just go to Walmart and collect those.
Did you try turning off the R2-D2 and turning it back on again?
Connect the yellow wire to the red wire. And your R2-D2 should beep boop again.
Did you get the beat poop on the R2-D2 unit?
We can install a C-3PO. Very good price.
Thank you, come again. So yeah, did you like R2-D2 and C-3PO being in the movie?
I did.
Yeah, you need
What about
and
Nutface and Syphilis? You remember the nigga got his arm cut off in A New Hope? Because they did bump into Nutface and Syphilis.
Guy has his arm cut off in New Hope.
Yes, when they're in the cantina and he's like, I don't want any trouble. He's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I don't want any
He
trouble.
runs into him?
And then, yes, they ran into him in the hallway where the Hispanic dude shot the fucking spy when he got the information before he climbed up the wall. Remember, they bumped into him and then, oh no, it was the chick. You don't remember when they bumped into them?
When they're going to the cantina?
Yeah, they're going somewhere and then.
You talking about the guy with the weird eyes?
Yes.
Oh, that was him?
Yes, that was the dude who got his arm cut off. That was him and the walrus guy.
Oh.
Remember the walrus dude who has like nuts for mouth?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was about to turn it. You see the nuts on that dude's face?
No, that was the fucking. Those were the people
Yeah.
when he's like,
Oh,
here,
okay.
I'll play the scene.
No, you're talking about when they get into the canteen.
Well, I'm
and
gonna
it's
show you the scene.
My friend doesn't like you. Oh, well, I'm sorry.
I don't like you.
Oh, you're talking about New Hope.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Well, they
The
ran
guys,
into
the guys
him,
that they bump into in the market.
Oh wow, I didn't.
and then he was like, bloop, 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 with his little nutsacks, and then yeah, they were in the movie. R2-D2, C-3PO's nuts was in the movie.
What was the robot?
Tarkin was in the fucking movie.
K2SO.
K2SO
Was a bad nigga. What when he died, I was so
Yeah.
sad.
I don't know how that is one of your favorite
No,
characters.
he's one of my. He is.
He might have been my favorite character.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So hold on. She gets blah, blah, blah. Forget the storyline. People can watch the movie.
Fuck the storyline. People watch the movie. Let's just talk about what everyone's thinking.
Yeah. Let's talk about what we thought in the media.
Do you understand what part is like film?
The part I didn't like.
I didn't like the fucking ending.
When the credits started rolling. I don't know why they put those fucking credits in the way.
Yeah, I just wanted to see more of what I was singing.
Oh.
think of the New Hope scene where they're like watching, like
Yeah, they're scared shitless.
Yes.
You know why? Because they just saw. They're like, dude, did you just see what happened in the hallway? And they're like, damn.
Yeah, these things in our hands don't do shit. Time to make a run for it.
What's the?
And he didn't even kick it.
The beginning of New Hope.
Yeah, New Hope.
Mm.
Where
Because-
he
yeah.
did not do what he did at the end of this movie, and he let the stormtroopers do everything else.
Okay, I felt like the opening when I said Rogue One, it kind of felt like a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Where
Did
someone-
you see that shit?
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
It wasn't bad, but
What?
it was
Okay.
like I felt like
There was this YouTube video I saw that I was really hoping it would this would be the way that they started the movie, because I knew going in that there wasn't going to be a crawl. But they
No,
did start off
yeah,
a
when
long time ago in a
K3PO
galaxy far, far away.
K3PO? Arpu
K2SO.
I have good price for you today.
K2SO.
Can you imagine Arpu He'd be blue, but he'd have one red dot right there.
No, he already does.
It'd be one red light.
Yeah, he already does.
But it's like down here. And it like moves. It's like telescopic. It's kind of gross. Oh, why don't they do an R2D2
but no.
one movie?
An R2D2
But no,
movie?
you do.
What?
You
We need a whole fucking. Very
It
cool.
would be like Wally.
R2D2.
Yeah, R2D2.
They already explained. Apparently, there's a Lego cartoon on Disney
Oh god.
where it's the adventures of C-3PO and R2D2
Every time.
during 3 and 4, I think.
That's kind of cool.
Like during 3 getting into 4.
I
Yeah.
wish they would take away the fact that C-3PO was built by Darth Vader.
Oh,
It's just so...
That's why you whole bringing up they might remake the prequels. I could absolutely.
I would
see
love
that.
for them to remake the prequels. Keep the exact same, like, story. Like, the same story beats, you know
But do
what I
it
mean?
visually.
But, like... Make it good, not make it shit.
Yeah, make it well, like because we knew all the
Mhm.
politics in this movie.
Yeah, and they
I don't
did-
remember fucking politics from the prequels.
They're the Asian people.
Yeah, the
They're
fish
like,
monsters.
"Impossible!"
Yeah. the racist impersonations of Japanese
Yeah,
people.
and they were a trade federation, which I don't know really what that meant. And
Yeah, I
they
don't
were
know what
there was separatists, but I don't know what they were separating from, because it didn't seem like they were
Yeah.
having any problems in the Senate
Yeah.
with separatists.
Everything was going fine.
And they were Asian, and there was Count Dooku, and I didn't really understand what he was doing because suddenly they were on a planet with robots you've never seen before.
Yeah.
And they just kept adding more robots with each movie, and I was just like, take it easy with the robots until they got to there was like, remember the spider robot?
Yeah.
And there's one where it was like 2 giant wheels, and it made like that little V when you work out, and you make like that thing with like
Yeah.
a ball in the middle. And I was just like, what are all these robots doing, dog? Like, chill with the robots, man. Oh, and I did like how they had the little cute robots that like going around the Death Star. 'Cause, like, how did the Empire make something so adorable?
They got it. Look
That's
at
the little maids they have that just goes around.
I mean, I don't even know if they do that.
I don't know what that is.
The Empire isn't sexually frustrated, are they?
I assume so.
Not like the Jedi.
You guys see how fucking tight though that clothes that is?
No,
Like,
I know.
the armor that doesn't do shit.
No, I'm talking about.
Yeah, that one guy got fucked. Remember the stormtrooper who got used as a fucking shield?
That scene was badass, dude. He got fucked up. He kept getting shot, and they wouldn't stop shooting him. He got shot in the chest, the knee, and all stuff. Damn, son.
He got fucked by a blind man.
But I'm blind.
But I'm
Oh
blind.
yeah, really? But I'm blind.
That felt like it wasn't in the script. It felt like they were filming that scene, and then they didn't think about the fact that he was blind when they
Yeah.
were filming it, so they gave everyone like a bag
Oh,
to
yeah.
put over the head, and they did it to him, and he was just like, "Really, I'm blind," and they just
Yeah.
kept it to the movie.
It was Donnie Yen's idea to make him blind.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
It makes it cooler. He should have been Jet Li. They should have hired Jet Li.
Oh, I heard jelly. I heard.
The character should have been Jelly. He should have just been a tub of Force animated jelly.
That's how I was like, what the? What are you talking about?
No, it should have been Jet Li. who played
Dude,
him.
what? My brother's PB.
And that Asian rock character. He was like Asian the Rock.
Do you see a horse named Krennic?
Yeah,
A horse named Chronic?
Orson Krennic.
He looked like this nigga. It actually might be this actor. I'm not sure.
I'm too high to read.
No, I don't know. I don't know who that was. But hold on. Let me pull him up. What?
Ben Mendelsohn was the actor.
Ben Mendelsohn?
Mendelsohn.
Mendelsohn?
Ben Mendelsohn. The fuck is that?
Orson Krennic. Bad guy.
Oh yeah, I love that guy. He's a great actor.
Dude gets fucking choked out by a video.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, no. I want to see. It actually might be the same guy. No, it's not. He looked like this nigga.
What should be the same guy?
He looked like this guy.
Oh, the fucking Hobbit guy.
Yeah, that guy.
What?
I thought it was him.
Frodo?
No, he's not Frodo. That's not Frodo. That's Martin Freeman. He's not Frodo, dude.
Wait, you thought Martin Freeman looked like
Orson Krennic. Ben Mendelsohn.
Yeah, I thought that was him. The entire look at him.
You fucking kidding me?
No, I thought that was him.
Holy shit.
Look at him. Look at his face.
There was a point where I thought Daniel Craig was in the movie because there's this guy with he looks like Daniel
No,
Craig.
that was
with
Forrest
facial-
Whitaker.
No, I know.
See, tell me he doesn't look like him.
No, if anything, he looks like the guy who does the robot voice.
I was about to say Stanley Tucci.
Stanley Tucci does have a robotic voice. That'd be nice.
Well, Le Chiffre still look like Le Chiffre.
Lashif always a Lashif.
Especially when they showed him without his beard and he was in the Imperial outfit. He really looked like him. Because he looked like something that he wore.
Lashif, I have a mission for you. Build me a Death Star.
He looked like Le Chiffre, dog.
Mads Mikkelsen, yeah, he has strong defined features as well, but they weren't as distracting as the Spanish guy. Every time he was on, I was like, he's a pretty weak character. I don't know.
Look, we can play this game. Is this a scene from Star Wars or is this a scene from Casino Royale? Because from this angle, it's kind of looking like Star Wars.
God damn it! I wish we were doing.
Does this not look like?
I wish we were filming.
But you can
this.
put the pictures.
No one's gonna watch this video if for pictures. Just come off the audio, the sweet juicy audio.
Look at this. This might be from Star Wars if you took away the watch.
Hell, you can keep in the fucking watch. It still looks like Star Wars. Like, wow, just that piece
You
of
can put
jewelry.
the scene where he plays Hannibal Lecter, the scene in any rom-com that he's been in, the scene from Pusher 2 where he's got a fucking.
Hey, I wish this is a badass picture.
Oh, I like.
I want
See,
this as a picture.
I thought Daniel Craig was that Irish-looking guy in the movie. The Irish-looking guy in
the Spaniard?
No, no, not the Spaniard. There's this guy who looks Irish. He's always next to Mothra. He's like, I don't know. He's like her main guy. And he's like flying. He's like,
Oh, with the mustache?
yeah, he's got a mustache. I thought it was Daniel Craig.
was already in Star Wars. He doesn't even be back in Star
That's what I was
Wars.
like. Is that Daniel Craig?
That would be a continuity error. If that means that he was a
Stormtrooper. Well, anything's possible.
No.
They cloned Daniel Craig.
You know what else I didn't like?
That it ended?
Yeah, no. That movie could have gone on for.
The way all the dialogue transitions went, and I especially didn't like the beginning because I'm just like, nigga, what planet am I supposed to? Where am I at?
Yeah.
Things are just kind of going, but then like just the way they like everyone talked to each other was just very modern day Hollywood, which is I guess the same as like any movie that would have come out. But I was just like, lost my interest, and then the ending kicked in, and I was just like rock hard. For like 3 minutes, which is longer than usual, so I should be pretty happy. It's kind of like that scene in the third X-Men movie where they get on the Juggernaut, penis head. You know what I mean? It was like that, but then they just made a movie about that scene. I got a lot of X-Men 3 vibes from this movie.
Holy shit.
I did.
I didn't expect
The death
that.
of the bald guy in X-Men was the same as the death of the blind like Chinaman in this one. You know what I mean? I mean, just think about it. The parallels are. It's there, people. Just open your eyes. It's true. I'm telling you the truth. Just think about it. Look, man. Rogue One. How many letters are in Rogue? I'm just giving you the facts, man. You're the one, who asked me. But yeah, I got a lot of what's the third X-Men called? Rise of the Machines?
The Last Stand.
Yeah, The Last of Us. I got a lot of X-Men 3 themes from it, so I have a feeling they're gonna make like a movie where they go back in time and they erase the prequels from happening, like they did with
Days
Oh, I don't think Star Wars would fuck with time travel.
They
That'd be
kind
too
of
much.
do though.
Huh? They
They
don't.
kind of do. Isn't time warping sort of like time traveling?
Time warping.
Nigga.
What the fuck, have you heard the words time and warp in the same sentence?
The when they warp.
Warp drive? Hyperdrive?
Yeah, when they do the
When they go
hyperdrive.
into light speed?
They don't tear through fucking time.
Yeah, man.
This isn't Star
They
Trek.
just go really, really, really fast, dude.
Wish someone gets into an accident.
That was bad. And that was Darth Vader's shit. And it even makes sense because, like, Darth Vader is, like, the best fucking pilot ever. And he was the best pilot ever.
Does he
in the
have
Clone
a
Wars.
Star Destroyer or a Super Star Destroyer?
He had a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, Star Destroyer, dog.
Oh,
And
is it the Super
he's-
Star Destroyer?
What the fuck is a Super Star
The
Destroyer?
bigger Star Destroyer.
What does that even mean? What does it look like?
It's a Star Destroyer, except
That looks
much
stupid.
bigger.
I just imagine a bunch of Star Destroyers going to a bigger Star Destroyer. It looks so stupid.
Anyway, no, it
No,
was
not that
It was
big.
a fucking. It was a Star Destroyer, and that's why your letters aren't straight. You look retarded. Oh, that poor child.
I bet, man.
He couldn't even get his name tagged.
That's why he works outside.
It makes it look like your name's Edwin, but you want people to call you DW. So there's like an emphasis on the DW. But yeah, no. That was G, because he's like, prepare to vector drive, and they're all shooting, and then I was not expecting just.
Oh yeah.
And shit fucked them up. And they start shooting at him, and then that's when he got to the thing that looks like a fist.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's talk about the guys who are receiving constant Death Star radiation.
They couldn't have. They didn't even put him in a separate room. It's on like a sketchy platform with no rails.
And they're always ducking. Like they got the
Yeah,
shittiest
really.
job.
It's always the same shot. I think they shot that shot once because everyone has the same job. One guy presses the button, the one dude punches the thing that goes woo, and the other dudes turn the little like silver balls on the wall, and these dudes just like fucking fear for their life.
I think there's like, if you've been a shitty stormtrooper that day, you gotta clean the toilets out. But if you've been a real fucking asshole, you gotta stay in the room.
No,
where
I
you
think
see
that's their
radiation.
I think that's their just job. I think that they're always the job. It's always the same dudes.
But what's the job with the constant
Well,
fucking duck?
they press the last button or something. They're like the last ones, but they're just sort of there, and there's no railing. I
That's
have
what
a
I'm
feeling there's a lot of vibration. They could fall.
So the guy who made the blueprints, like they knew, like, oh yeah, he did say I made weaknesses.
Weaknesses with no railings, so you can. Where'd all the bodies go? They just pull at the bottom.
I made a fatal flaw. And it's like they've installed no fucking safety guards. They have it in. I'm pretty sure there's no like doors covering the toilet.
Yeah, watch as the Death Star parachute.
Those floors look slippery.
No,
And I have a feeling if you started falling in one of those suits of armor, it's really hard to stop yourself.
Yeah.
Especially when there's no railing. Jesus, Death Star's shittily designed.
Starkiller Base had the same problem. Remember at the end of Force Awakens when Han Solo walks out onto the platform? There was no railing there either.
that's what I'm saying. The
Empire just what do they have against rails, man?
It's Lashif. He
It's
doesn't
not-
want.
He doesn't believe in it.
Yeah.
It's not streamlined.
Exactly, yeah.
If you looked at his casino, it had no rails.
I just thought about that. No, yeah. So Lashif's fucking up the Death Star's plans. I mean, the Empire's plans by building no rails and a room where you receive radiation for no fucking
It's
reason.
not even a room. It's just like a little place.
It's a little platform. It's like a door connects you to the fucking.
It's
janitor's
just literally
closet.
it's a door and that's that. And then they stand in front of like a button. And they just
they duck for their lives.
They're fucking scared.
It's like when you get the job, don't ever put your fucking hand out because these guys like to shoot planets just to test it. So
did that a
we had
lot.
last guy Billy put his hand out.
Can you
Literally
imagine-
cleaned the fuck off.
You're there and the guy's like, oh yeah, it's fine. You're just gonna hear this noise, and you'll get used to it. And it's like okay, and you hear like the, and you're like, alright, this is our part. You hear the boom, and like okay, this, and it's just like, oh. Does that happen every time? And I was like, yeah, it's cool, man.
Don't
It's fine, it's
worry
just
about
cool.
it.
Like, have you seen the Wise Kids? You know the bomb making factories,
Oh.
where they have to like. He's like, it's easy to make a landmine. You do this, you time the primer, then you. Okay, it's fine. You make the other one, so it's kind of like that. It's just
Or
like,
like in. Oh, fuck, what was it? Shit, what just happened?
But yeah, that's pretty much what it's like. They're like chilling. It's just like, oh.
No, yeah, it seems like the shittiest job you can
And they don't have
with that
very much
stuff.
room to crouch because if they took a step forward.
Yeah, because they got the giant helmets too, so it's like.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they did that, it would fall
Yeah.
off that little
Yeah.
sketch platform.
So that not only is their uniform not up to code with safety
There you go.
standards.
Their little duck remind. Remember in Mars Attacks, every time someone got shot, they just like.
Oh, like.
It was just waiting for them to, since it was green, like their green bones just kind of fall into dust.
Yeah. I'm surprised this movie didn't mention metachlorines at all. It did everything. It didn't even mention that.
Well,
They talked a lot about kyber crystals more than I thought they would.
Oh yeah, I didn't think I'd ever see that in a Star Wars movie.
I smoked a couple kyber crystals one time.
I just imagine people in the Star Wars universe doing that because it's a source of fucking power. Like it's like I guess putting oil in your veins.
What's the deal? Smoking a kyber crystal.
Can you imagine putting motor oil in your fucking like that's the like oh, I'm high as fuck, brother. I'm kyber as fuck right now.
Shooting womp rats after somebody smoking kyber crystals.
Kyber, it's a version of moonshine. Oh my god! Now we made a Star Wars movie.
What about it'd be like Train Spotting, but
Kyber
spice addicts? I don't think Star Wars is ready to go in that direction. Maybe in 2070.
We did get to see a
Why
lot
are
of
they making a
violence.
Train Spotting 2, by the way?
Money.
Who's
Money.
But who's
It's
the
like making
demographic?
Rec Room for Dreams. Would be the sequel.
Not only are we gonna see the universe of Requiem for a Dream, we're gonna get the spin-off, the Netflix series.
Jesus, man.
The crossover team.
Well, they already had a spin-off TV series. It's called The Wayne Brothers Show. It's canon. You didn't know that?
Oh my god.
Now it all makes sense. I'm telling you, man. Just like Rogue One is secretly the script to Last Stand. Just a couple changes. I'm reading the script. All it says is Star Wars.
God, those fucking toys, they keep popping up in the movie.
I mean, that's cool. The first one was obviously a toy. That was not CGI at all.
No. I was distracted by
Kevin Smith was on set, and they're like, "Shit, let me borrow this for 1 second, Mr. Smith." I'm surprised it didn't open like that. Just like taped to a pencil.
Oh, like in the bootleg of the bootleg of X-Men Origins Wolverine, where it's like nailing Steph.
Can we make Star Wars?
Yeah,
We have to make
we're going
Star
to make Star Wars.
Okay.
All we gotta do is buy the shit. I'm totally down to do
I mean, we don't even have to buy that much shit. All we have to do is make our own costumes out of shit. Dumb shit. It'll just all take place on the staircase. It'll be Star Wars. A new slope.
Who wants to be Leia?
We all have to play all characters eventually.
Yeah.
I'll be Leia. You'd be the best Leia. You have a beard.
Be what?
you have a beard. You make the best Leia. Because Leia's a woman, and you have a beard. And you can just we could tape 2 cinnamon buns to your head. We can go get some cheap ones from the gas station and just tape.
Oh, it's a big Texas.
Do you think that'd be awesome?
Jabba the Hutt would just be covered in blankets in that specific
Ah,
color.
me boo.
Yeah.
That was a big
Yeah.
dippies.
You get it. You get the blankets. Your arms
Star Wars is gonna be a hit. I'm telling you. All we have to do is print the script online. Star Wars would be a classic.
How many takes would we do each scene?
until we get it right.
Yeah, so 3.
Or why don't we make it and then just play the audio over it?
No.
No.
Oh, the movie?
Yeah.
Why? So it'd be out of sync and look stupid?
They were like fools, Edwin.
Yeah.
Hollywood wouldn't take us serious.
This is gonna be amazing.
Yeah. Oh my god, it sounds great.
I love the A New Slope. Star Wars, A New Slope.
Star Wars.
What's the tagline for this movie? 20th Century Fox.
That's not a tagline. That's information about
Star Wars 20th Century Fox.
That's how you know they're really cashing in. And they're not even hiding it.
The 20th Century Fox aliens. Oh, man.
20th Century Fox Wars.
No, seriously, that part where they leave the planet that's raining, when they were leaving, and it was like the camera panning, so the ship leaves frame, and the base blows up behind them. Didn't that feel like the Great Fox leaving like the bomb areas?
The Gray Fox?
Yeah.
You know what? I did get a very, very, very big video game tone from that movie because when they're sending out the transmission, that was the most video game fucking objectives that you would ever have to do. You would have to in a fucking video game. It's like take down the blah 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 blah. Wait till the file uploads while you hold down the thing. You know what I mean? Like it was the most video game like objective. It was like she went from the point A to point B. Then everything they did was just like video game objectives.
Yeah, they even passed dialogue that sounded like that. Or he was like,
In a bad way or a good way?
no, where he's verbally explaining what they have to do because I thought he already did it.
You need to turn down those generators.
Yeah.
Turn off those generators. That's like every video game. Give me one video game where a mission is not turn off the generators.
And then
Shut down their
it felt weird that they had to play like a crane machine.
Because that's another. I got a very Dead Space vibe from that. When you remember the part in the first Dead Space when you're taking the hard drives and shit. That's what I thought of. But then I realized that a Dead Space movie would be amazing.
And I cried and pissed myself.
Because the Dead Space game is amazing. Because I bought it on a whim and it looked like shit. Remember I told you to buy it. Because it's amazing. The graphics were amazing. The gameplay was amazing. Let's just talk about Dead Space.
The Great Play? Are you talking like a racist uncle?
No, we're Japanese now.
It's a game predator.
You just control the media. It's not your throat. It's half lizard men. Open your eyes, people. We're keeping that in, right?